welcome to the Talking Atlanta Hawks Hoops podcast. I'm your host, Mikey Kubitsky, and today we'll be recapping Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Atlanta Hawks. The Milwaukee Bucks took Game 3 of the series 113 to 102 on Sunday, and they now take a 2-1 series lead over the Hawks. And this game, for the most part, the Hawks had control of this game. Obviously the Bucks, made their runs after a good Hawks start. But really this game all changed when Trae Young stepped on referee Sean Wright's foot, and then he ended up, as we see now, having a bone bruise in his foot. This really changes the course of the series, and if we look at a microcosm of just the injury, really changed the course of this game. The Hawks just seemed to be in control of the entire game until that point. And after that, Trae only had 3 points. If I remember correctly, he only made one drive to the paint, and he was grimacing after running. He couldn't get that explosive step. Even on, he said in his post-game conference on a pass to Bogey in the corner, he said it really hurt to make that pass. And it's just unfortunate. And really, it's just how these injuries have gone. Like, if you look at the Clippers, if you look at the conference finals in the West, the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard probably is out for the rest of the season. The Clippers are not saying what is wrong with Kawhi. It's just right knee sprain, but I think it might be an ACL tear. Honestly, I'm hoping it's not, but it really looks serious. And I hope Khris Middleton. Sorry, not Khris Middleton. I hope Kawhi Leonard comes back. And now Trae Young, with this injury, is questionable to play in tonight's game, along with Bogdanovic and Giannis Antetokounmpo. They are probable for the Hawks and Bucks. But yeah, Game 3 overall was a good game just until the end, and then it fell apart for the Hawks. The offense couldn't score. They got outscored, I'm pretty sure, 27-12 after Trae's injury, and Khris Middleton absolutely caught fire in the fourth quarter. He outscored the entire Hawks team by himself with 20 points in the fourth quarter, and that's what Khris Middleton does. He closes for the Bucks. Giannis, as good as Giannis is, he can't have the ball down the stretch. They're going to foul him. He's probably going to miss those free throws, and Khris Middleton's their closer. And Kendrick Perkins has said many times on a great ESPN analyst, he said Khris Middleton's the Batman of that team, and there is some truth to that. I don't think it's completely a whole truth statement, but there is some truth to that. In the biggest moments of the games, when the Bucks needed buckets, they give it to Khris Middleton, and that's what they did, and that's how they won this game. So, on to the specifics of the game. Middleton, again, with that huge night, 38 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, shot 57% from the field and 50% from three, including 6 threes. So a great night for him. Jrue Holiday, 41 minutes. Offensively, not so good. 6 points, 4 rebounds, 12 assists, though, from Jrue Holiday. That's great. 2 steals, 2 blocks. Shot 18% from the field and 0 of 3 from 3. So he'll look to get his offensive game going, but his defense is always going to be there. And even though Trae Young has been cooking him most of the time this series, Jrue Holiday is always going to play excellent defense for you. That's what he gives you. And hopefully for the Bucks, he'll be better offensively next game. For Giannis, he played 40 minutes. Actually, the least amount of minutes between their big three. Giannis had. He had 33 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, a block. Shot 13 for 21 from the field and made a 3. He shot 6 for 13 from the line, so around his average, maybe a little bit worse, but he's been making definitely more free throws in this series than he has in the Brooklyn series. So credit to Giannis for improving his free throws. PJ Tucker played 33 minutes, had 3 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, had a steal. He's not going to give you much on offense. He's there for defensive prowess. Brook Lopez played 24 minutes, had 10 points, 3 rebounds, and that's pretty much it. Pat Connaughton played 32 minutes, had 5 points, 8 rebounds, assist, and a steal. And he was a plus 25 in this game. Plus 25. And just a thing to note, Brook Lopez was a minus 17. And I said this after Game 1. Brook Lopez is not a good matchup for this Bucks team against this Hawks team. Trae Young's mastery of the pick and roll, well, this is assuming he's healthy. But Brook Lopez just won't have an easy time on defense, and it's showing here with the minus 17. And Pat Connaughton, again, plus 25. Great defense. Pat Connaughton will always give you that, and then decent shooting from the outside as well. Bobby Portis has been playing excellent this series. He didn't play at all in the Brooklyn series, really, because of the matchups, but Bobby Portis stayed ready, and give credit to him. 15 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 7 for 12 from the field, and 1 for 3 from 3. And Bryn Forbes added a 3 as well. So good night overall for them. And Jeff Teague and Thanasis Antetokounmpo played 21 seconds respectively. Didn't do anything. Now on to the Hawks. We have Trae Young playing 39 minutes, 35 points, 4 assists, 1 steal, 12 for 23 from the field, 6 of 14 from 3, and 4 turnovers. You like that turnovers to stay at like 1 or 2, but overall, Trae was having a great game, and unfortunate that he stepped on Sean Wright's foot. There's really nothing you can do. It's just a freak accident, and it's really gone with the theme of this playoffs, like I said before. Hopefully Trae will play, but even if he does play, he won't be 100%. Bone bruises can take weeks, even months to heal, depending on how bad they are. And I don't know. If you want to ask my honest opinion, I don't think Trae should play. That's my honest opinion. Coming from a diehard Hawks fan, too. I don't think he should play. But we'll see tonight what Nate McMillan does, and hopefully we can have some decent offense. Kevin Huerter played 36 minutes, had 11 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 of 11 from the field, and 3 for 7 from 3. And all of the Hawks starters actually, Trae Young was a minus 13, so that's something to keep an eye on. But Huerter had a decent night, and he's gonna have to step up huge, especially with Bogey hobbled as well with his knee issues. Kevin Huerter is gonna have to have a huge offensive role tonight in Game 4, and probably for the rest of the series. Bogey couldn't get going again. 35 minutes, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and a block from Bogdanovic, though. Huge defense. 3 for 16 from the field and 2 for 10 from 3. And he was only a minus 2, but we need to see some shots falling for Bogey. I don't think Nate McMillan should involve him too much in the offense, honestly. And I'm always a big proponent of Bogey. I love his game. He's mainly the reason why the Hawks made the playoffs. I mean, he was incredible this season. But unfortunately, injuries, man. It's been an injury-riddled playoffs, injury-riddled season, and it's just keep going. Clint Capella had 8 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Shot 4 for 7 from the field and 0 4 from the free throw line. That's something that's also going on. It's under the radar. Clint Capella's free throw shooting in this series has been terrible. Worse than he's a bad free throw shooter, but it's been worse than the regular season and worse than the Philadelphia series too. He's got to be better. John Collins played 23 minutes. He was in foul trouble practically the entire night, but he shot 6 for 8 from the field, 13 points, 8 rebounds. He had 5 fouls. Just imagine how much offensive production he could have had with this 6 for 8 shooting night. 1 of 2 from the 3. 13 points and 8 rebounds already. I mean, John Collins just has to stay out of foul trouble and he'll be fine. Gallinari, though, great game. In a role where he wasn't used to playing 35 minutes when John Collins was in foul trouble the entire game. He had 18 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, 7 for 14 from the field, and 2 of 3 from 3. So great game from Gallo. Lou Williams also chipped in for 5 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. And Solomon Hill had 0 points in 15 minutes, just there for defense. And Okongwu played great minutes. He only played 9, but he had great minutes. He stopped Giannis on a drive. He blocked the shot, got a steal, threw a couple alley-oops down, 4 points, 2 rebounds. So great minutes from Onyeka Okongwu. So that'll boost his confidence. But hopefully the Hawks will pull out a win somehow in Game 4 tonight. Like I said, I don't think Trae plays tonight. That's just my opinion, and I don't think he should play. But if he does, well, let's keep an eye out on his drives. Let's see how much he's willing to get into the paint, because if he's not, I don't think the Hawks stand a chance in this series. And it's unfortunate that this happened, but it might be the truth. But anyways, so yep, Game 4 will be tonight, Tuesday, June 29th, and I'll definitely be coming out with a recap for that one after, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching the Talking Atlanta Hawks Hoops podcast, and I'll catch you next time.